Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. Today I'm doing a homage to American artist Rex Ray, born September 11, 1956, and he passed away on February 9th, 2015. He was an artist best known for his innovative pop aesthetic in fine and commercial art, on canvases, wood panels, album covers, book jackets, murals, and rock and roll posters. Rex Ray was born Michael Patterson in Landstuhl, Germany in 1956 and was raised in Colorado Springs. Before moving to San Francisco in 1981, Patterson, inspired by Andy Warhol, adopted the moniker Rex Ray. He became a major force in the Bay Area's art, literary, and activist communities. So I have here my Rex Ray inspired shapes. Now these are, you can call them cone shapes or elliptical shapes, and I will cut them out with my razor blade. Let me just do the right side first and then the left side. And I'm not trying to make them too perfect. These are really roughly cut. So I'm going to start with these and keep cutting smaller ones. And I will assemble something on my 18 by 24 gel plate. Okay, so I cut smaller of these shapes. You can call them torpedo shapes or cone shapes. So I think I have enough to work with on my Gelli plate. So let me assemble this and I will be right back. Okay, I've arranged my cutouts on my 18 by 24 gel plate. And I'm going to use my acrylic Mars Black. I'm going to do a combination of Mars Black and this very beautiful alizarin crimson. It's one of my favorite colors. I don't use it that much because it kind of a very deep value, and I can only use it in certain occasions. Okay, it's like blood red. Now I will spread, actually change my mind. I'm going to use a small brayer maybe not so small. 3-inch brayer. I'll do the red parts first. So the first layer really is very deep value. As usual, I will add some marks with my magic wand. Okay. As you can see, the edges are very clean and sharp. That's why I like using cardstock. Okay. So I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and I will be right back. Okay. It's semi-dry. Now I'm going to add some azo orange as a highlight. Just some azo orange. And this very bright azo vermilion. An accident. That's why it's good to have my sponge ready on hand in case of an accident. Okay. And the rest I will use raw sienna, which is a very reliable pickup color. Let me just give it a good shake. Now this is in the tradition of Rex Ray. He uses really bright, almost fluorescent colors. And that, I think, explains his success as a graphic artist, because he knew how to use color to attract people's eyes. He knew how to attract attention with the use of graphic elements and color. Okay. My Richardson paper, 22 by 30. £135 cold press. So I'm applying a very firm and even pressure with my hand, because I want to pick up both layers. So I'm going to leave this for about 6 minutes and use my fan to speed things up. Okay, it's been about 5 to 6 minutes. Let's see how we made out here. Okay, there are some leftover areas, but not too much. I think it's a very striking effect. Okay, now I have to cover this with some acetate. Okay, that's better. Now I'm going to let this air dry, and I think this needs a third layer. So I'm going to study this and see what I can do. Okay, everybody, I have laid out my positive shapes, and I'm trying to fill in as much of the space as possible. because I started out with these very bold, big shapes, and the final layer is smaller, more delicate shapes. So I have here some Naples yellow. Now what I want to do is mix Naples yellow with some matte medium, just to give it a little bit of transparency, so it's not as opaque. About a teaspoon's worth. And I have to use my brush, give it a good mix. And I'm dabbing it on the open areas. It looks like mustard. Okay, so I will finish up with my brayer. It does a faster job. Getting rid of all the high spots, just making sure that it's fairly even and flat. There. We just do a little cleanup. Some edges are a little okay. So here we go. Here is the first pull. So again, I will leave this on for about 5 minutes just to give the paper a chance to absorb the paint. This is really exciting. No, before I did this printing session, I gave the Gelli Plate a good scrubbing and I oiled it with baby oil just to condition it. And it really does help. Now the plate is still very sticky, but the paper is intact. It's not tearing. It's coming away from the plate, as it should. Okay, let me put a piece of acetate again. All right. Very cool. I'm very pleased with this. So let me air dry this before I do a recap. Okay, here's my favorite part of this video where I get to show you the finished print. Now here is a close-up. You can see the very delicate textures. And I like the interaction of the colors, the Naples yellow against the bright Azo vermilion and yellow orange, as well as the alizarin crimson. And the addition of the matte medium just definitely helps. It gives the Naples yellow a little bit of transparency. So let me put this to one side, and I'll put the inspiration piece on the other side. So I hope you like this video. I really had a lot of fun doing this homage to Rex Ray, and I encourage you to look up his biography and his body of work. I think of Rex Ray like this meteor in the sky. Every now and then there'll come along an artist with extreme vision and talent, but in a flash, unfortunately, his brilliant life was cut short by disease. So I hope you look his legacy up, and please pay a visit to artwhisper88.com, which is my storefront, and any donations and sales will help to keep this channel going. So thank you again. I'm very excited because I am getting close to my goal of 19,000 subscribers, and this is beyond my wildest expectations. So thank you, all you viewers and contributors, for making this possible. I hope to see you next time.